Hey there lads and lasses, Jim Bob here. So Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again was released 10 years after the first one. So the first one was 2008, this one 2018. Now, mainly the problem with movies like this, when a sequel is released with such a lengthy time from the first one, it feels more like a reboot. But what this does so well is that it feels like no time has passed at all, which is a really, really good thing. You think of movies like Jumanji, when they released a sequel, like so many years after the first one, and it felt more like a sequel, a reboot disguised as a sequel. But this definitely feels like a sequel. It does not feel like a remake whatsoever. It has all the fun and the cheesiness and the charm and charisma the first one did, and for me, that was amazing. First, so I'm going to get into spoilers in this video, so you have been warned there. Getting into it, starts off with Sophie, and she's running her mom's business because unfortunately Meryl Streep's character Donna has passed away. She passed away a year prior to the film's release. Meryl Streep, the actress in real life, is still alive, don't worry about that. And so, when I first found that out, because I saw Sophie put a photo of her mom on the wall, and then I thought, okay, well, Donna's dead, so this is going to suck now, isn't it? But that was a bit of a bummer, because Meryl Streep was one of the heart and souls of the first movie. But then we get we get prequel subplots and starring Lily James as a younger Donna, and Lily James I thought was the excellent person to play a younger Donna. She may not look remotely like Meryl Streep, but she has the same like charm and charisma, the same personality, and whenever I look at Lily James on screen, I just think, yeah, that's younger Donna. The same with mainly the everyone else with the younger cast. The younger cast nailed their older persona perfectly, and particularly the most believable out of the three dads, like Colin Firth, Stellan Skarsgård, and Pierce Brosnan. The most believable younger version of them for me was the younger Bill, which is Stellan Skarsgård's character. He just reminded me of a younger Stellan Skarsgård. I could just tell by the look on his face, the way he was speaking, the way he was acting. I was just like, yeah, that's Stellan Skarsgård, that's Bill. And for me, that was really, really good. And what worried me coming into this film was the fact that most of the best ABBA songs were used in the last film, like Dancing Queen. You got Lay All Your Love on Me, Does Your Mother Know, SOS. Everything like that was used in the first movie. So I thought, well, there's going to be ABBA songs I've probably never even heard of in this film, and there was. But I thought they were still pulled off really, really good, and they still used a few numbers from the first one into this one, such as Mamma Mia, Waterloo, Dancing Queen, and yeah. So that's one thing which really, really did worry me, but it pulled it off brilliantly. Like even the older songs of ABBA, which I've never even heard of before, it still felt fresh, like it's like a fresh breath of fresh air. And towards the end of the movie, we see Sophie's grandma come into the scene, and she is played by Cher, iconic singer Cher, and I was like, oh wow, that's Cher. But when she started singing her number Fernando at the end with the to this other guy, I can't remember his name. It was one of the best numbers of the entire film. I mean, Cher absolutely knocked it out the park. It was brilliant. I loved it. Now, this film, based on its cheesiness, is a bit cringy to watch sometimes, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. To me, this is one of the films that surprised me the most this year. Like, I thought I'd go in and say negative things about it, but as I come out, I was like, wow, this is actually one of my favourites. It's already been put into my top 20, and mainly because, not particularly it being good, but because it being fun and cheesy. Now, towards the end, what was the most emotional scene for me was when Meryl Streep's character actually did show up in person, but as like a ghostly aura that only Sophie could see. Well, I think that's what it was anyway. And as they were like holding hands, staring into each other's eyes, it was just a moment of like. Now, pretty much what I said in my last review of the first Mamma Mia, there are character development isn't very good. It's not very stretched out because there's a song every 5 minutes. That's what I said in my first review of the first movie. This one doesn't do that. There seems to be maybe a little less songs and more character development, and seeing the younger cast answers a few questions we had in the first one, which was great. So towards the end, when Meryl Streep does show up, it's amazing just seeing her interact with the younger cast and the older cast with a big musical number at the end when they all join together. The younger cast and the older cast. That's not supposed to be realistic. That's not supposed to make sense, but it's just a great way to finish off a film. Just seeing everyone together. Younger Donna beside older Donna, young Sam beside older Sam, everything like that. And overall, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again is a really, really fun time. I'd say it's worth buying on Blu-ray. I wouldn't say it's a great film, but it's great for its level of cheesiness and its charm and charisma and the fact that it's just fun. And it definitely hasn't lost its touch, and it definitely doesn't feel like a reboot is a sequel disguised as a reboot disguised as a sequel. Got there at the end. So there you go. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again to me, 7.5 out of 10. Thought it was a little bit more fun than the first one. So there we go. Thank you very much, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.